Hey everybody, it's Tammy, your integrated body coach, and welcome back again to week 4, day 3 of our Take Back Your Life series. And we are laying a foundation for our 90-day transformation where we are trying to incorporate lifestyle habits that can sustain long-term change. So I hope you're enjoying the class so far. Today, we're just continuing our look at habits. And did you know that successful habit building is greatly enhanced by preparation? Okay, so this is day 25, 26, it depends if we count the introduction day or not. So we're going to call it day 25. We have 3 days left in the program and then one more day of reflection and then a review. So it's time to get very practical. Now, when changing habits, a holistic view of life is very important. Biology, psychology, and environment. That's what we're going to talk about today. Each of these can be leveraged to your advantage. So we've talked a lot about biology and psychology. Today, we're going to focus on our environment. When we talk about environment, it has to do with space, with scheduling, and with other people. So by setting up your space and your schedule, you can overcome a lot of obstacles that can really derail the best of intentions. This strategy section is going to address some of these. Now, people are an entirely more complicated aspect of your environment, okay? Our interactions with other people are way more personal and way less controlled. Furthermore, other people can radically impact your environment. Add to that all the dynamics that we bring within each of us in relation to other people. Add to that all the dynamics we bring with us in relation to other people. So as a people pleaser myself, I spend a lot of time and energy concerned with what, for example, as a people pleaser myself, I spend a lot of time and energy concerned about what others think of me and how I am being perceived. And this is not a healthy pattern, okay? Because I'm left totally to my own imagination as to what that might be. And that energy is much better spent on just being me and offering it out there whether it's accepted or not. So I get it. People are complicated and that may impact your inner elephant more than just about anything else. Now, if you find this to be true, I suggest finding a good coach or therapist and really working out those issues, all right? And how you do that is beyond the scope of this program, but it is of paramount importance. But for today, we're going to talk about a strategy. And my best strategy tip is to prepare your environment for success. We're going to talk about a starting list, okay? A list of things that you can do. It's not exhaustive, but it's going to be very doable. And if you just do these things, then you're going to increase your effectiveness tremendously in achieving your goals and establishing new and better habits. First of all, clean house, okay? Don't keep trigger foods like ice cream and potato chips and cookies, alcohol, whatever it is for you, in the house. Don't do it. Do keep emergency supplies. And by emergency supplies, I mean things like low calorie, high fiber, high water content snacks, okay? Think like Skinny Pop popcorn, okay? If you just need to binge on something, it's not a bad go-to. Or maybe some fruit like blueberries or strawberries. Something that you can go to in a stress-eating panic attack. And I know what those are like. And if you're at home and you're having a stress-eating panic attack and you don't have a go-to, you're going to wind up either in the freezer with the ice cream or eating stuff that you wish you hadn't or running off to the store to buy stuff that your inner elephant is craving that your body really doesn't need. So keep emergency supplies on hand. Another good potential emergency supply would be some good quality protein bars, like even Cliff bars or or whatever you like. A Larabar, you've been to the store, you know there's a million of them out there. Find something that you like and that is also satisfying and that it's not too toxic that it's going to create all kinds of inflammation and other things that your body's going to have to deal with later. Sometimes they can just be enough to get you to the next meal. Next, as far as environment goes, set out your workout clothes. All your gear that you're going to need the night before you go to bed. So if you know you're going to get up and do your P90X workout in the morning or go on a bike ride or go running, have all that stuff ready to go. Have your clothes, your shoes set out by the coffee machine. Have your clothes laid out. In fact, just get up and just put them on before you even decide if you're going to go do it or not. That way, when you do want to make that decision, it'll be that much easier because you don't have to still get dressed, okay? And then have a plan before you go to bed for rain or any other foreseeable obstacle that might prevent your morning workout. So again, these are environmental strategies, setting yourself up for success, making it easy to actually follow through on the thing that might not be easy in the moment when you're trying to get yourself out the door to do it. Now, if you like to start the day with meditation or prayer, have an inviting space, like all prepared. This is another super easy thing you can do. Sometimes it just takes a little tiny nudge to get us into the direction of the thing that it is that we actually want to do, our bigger self wants to do, that in the moment maybe our inner elephant doesn't. So, and with that, sometimes just the effort it takes to meditate and center can be sometimes just the effort it takes to meditate and center can completely sabotage the moment, okay? So if you have your space already set up, you can just come in, sit down, and get present, all right, and do your time of calming meditation or prayer. Another thing, plan your food and activities the evening before you go to bed. The fewer decisions you have to make, the less likely you will be to give in to your old habits, and that's the purpose of setting up your environment. Finally, post your habit tracker in a place where you can see it, okay? Even if it's a large hand-drawn calendar on the wall in your kitchen or bathroom or someplace that you look every day. Mark your boxes and make it a celebration every day to check the things on your habit tracker, okay? And again, you're gonna put things on there that are moving you to the person you wanna be. These are little tiny steps, little tiny habits that when we add them together and build them together, they become suddenly something big and something substantial that we've created in our lives. Whether it's fitness, whether it's clarity, whether it's a weight goal, a wardrobe goal, you name it, these little tiny habits are going to move us in that direction. We don't have to do giant things that require superhuman strength in order to transform ourselves. We can do it with these little tiny baby steps. So these are just some things to get your environment in a place that's going to support you and help you to be that person that you are intrinsically becoming. So journal time. Take a second and get out your journal and ask yourself, how is my environment today? How conducive is it to doing the things I want to do? Am I stocked with all kinds of crappy food that's going to hurt me? Do I have the emergency supplies set up? Do I have the materials that I need to do the things I need to do? Maybe I need to make some adjustments. How would you like it to be? How would you like your environment to be? Write that stuff down. You don't have to just change it tomorrow to write down how you would like it to be. Sometimes we just even know what we want or how we would like things to be, right? Sometimes we just have this idea that it's not what we want, but we haven't really given any thought to, well, how would we like it to be? And that could be one of the most powerful questions you ask yourself any day of the week when you're cranky and unhappy and not liking the way things are. How would you like them to be? Write that down. And then what needs to change to get from how it is today that maybe you don't like to how it needs to be that you would like it to be? What needs to change? Just write it down. Later, you can determine if you need, what it's going to take to make those changes. Today we're just putting them down on paper, thinking about them. Okay, and your challenge for today is to set a goal for the morning. So for example, I'm going to go for a 20-minute walk before breakfast. Set out your stuff, put your shoes by the kitchen table and your walking clothes on your dresser where you're going to see them. Have a backup plan in case something interferes. It's raining. So for example, if it's raining, I'm going to go online. I'm going to find an 8-minute Tabata workout to do in the house. Okay, write that down. Have your clothes there. You can use the same clothes to take a walk or to do your Tabata workout inside the house. And then when you get up in the morning, don't even think about it. Just go do it, come back, and celebrate. So that is our lesson for today on habits. Again, baby steps, set up your environment for success, plan for tomorrow today, and do it. You know, I actually did this today. I've been kind of off the wagon the last week. We took that vacation, or not vacation, but we went up to a wedding and we came back home and I got completely off with my exercise and my food. And finally today I just said, you know what? I'm going to get back on the tiger and fix it. So I planned my food yesterday as a perfect, macro breakdown day. And I made my sandwich for lunch and I took a shake. I had my oatmeal for breakfast. I brought stuff with me to eat throughout the day so that I can be successful. In the past week, I haven't been doing that and I haven't been successful. And so it's just these little tiny things that we can do to set ourselves up. So have fun with that. Good luck with that. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and do the challenge. And I will see you back here tomorrow.